Stern, look the weather in the lee. Blow high, blow low, and so sail we. I see a wreck to windward and a lofty ship to lee, a sailing down along the coast of High Barbary. Then hail her, oh captain, he called o'er the side. Blow high, blow low, and so sail we. Oh, are you a pirate or a man of war? He cried, a sailing down along the coast of High Barbary. Oh, are you a pirate or a man of war? Cried we. Blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. Oh no, I'm not a pirate, but a man of war, cried he, a sailing down along the coast of High Barbary.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How you guys doing? I'm the MrYours, and today we're playing Everyday King's Return, and we have a meet and greet with the one, the only, the legendary, the man himself, Red Evony, also Akayasha. Hopefully I got that right. I've been trying to practice that so hard, and hopefully I nailed it this time. I don't want to embarrass myself, you know? It's just gonna be a regular meet and greet, you know, and we'll just talk for the night, hang out, chat, have a good time, and see kind of where the conversation leads us, and see what else we can have happen in the stream for tonight. I think it'll be a good turnout. It'll get to, I think part of his community will get to meet him or get to know him on a little bit of a different level. Same with us in our community. I think it'll be a good time. I'm a little bit nervous, but I think this will be a good time. I think I'm nervous because I'm excited to have a good time. Levy, what's going on, Levy? How you doing? Growler, what's going on, Growler? No, just no. What's going on? Chewy, how are you doing, Chewy? Trevor, what's going on, Trevor? Lydia, what's up, Lydia? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you being here. Zondor, what's up, Zondor? Luciano, how you doing? Sus, what's going on, Sus? Long time no talk. Sophia, how you doing? Hope all is well. Baron Von Trapp, what's up, buddy? Hope all is good with you. Wicked Wen, how you doing, Wicked Wen? Yuki, what's up, Yuki? Hope all is good. Akita, I hope you're doing well also. El Polo, El Chicken, what's up, what's up, what's up? Levy says, howdy, MrYours. Howdy, howdy, howdy. KY Cowgirl, what's going on? Coffee, yes, get some coffee, get some coffee. Definitely get some coffee. Have a good time, relax. Coffee, a drink, or whatever you want to have right now. Water, orange juice, apple juice. You know, just feed the flavor. Whatever you guys want to have. I recommend coffee, though. Coffee would be a good option right about now, you know? Coffee would be a good time. Good thing to have. So I kind of want to jump right into it. First of all, thank you guys all for tuning in. Thank you guys for being here. Let's meet the legend himself. I'm gonna open up Discord here in a minute, and we're gonna bring in Aka himself. Tequila. Ooh, Wicked Wen's going crazy tonight. We'll bring in Aka himself, and let's see what this conversation goes. I'm excited for it. I'm very, very excited for this. Remember, everybody, be on your best behavior. We got a legend with us tonight. Jamini, what's going on, Jamini? And by the way, no F-bombs out of me today. None. That swear jar is not filling up whatsoever. No swears on my behalf at all. You got my word on that. Anther, what's going on, Anther? How you doing, my man? The myth, the legend himself, Anther, the guy that got me into Evony right here in chat right now. He was there. He's the one that had me download this game. Legend himself. All right, let's open up, see what we got for, see if Akayasha is ready himself. Hello.
Hello, hello.
What's going on, Aka? How you doing, my man? Thank you for being here tonight, buddy.
I'm good. How you doing, man?
I'm okay. I'm doing all right. I'll just
all right.
Hanging out with you, man. I gotta say,
all right, that's cool.
It's an honor for you to come here, man. I gotta appreciate your time. Thank you very much for that.
No worries, man. It's all good.
So I'm very curious. How did you hear about this whole live stream thing, and to be able to come into here?
I got a whisper in the game from the Hound. I don't know if you know him.
Oh, I do. No kidding.
Yes. You know, but he's someone I've been chatting with for a long time. So he just dropped me a message. It was like, "Yo, MrYours was like trying to reach out to you." I was like, "Oh, for real?" And yeah, like through that I sent you a message. And yeah, that's pretty much how it went.
That's awesome, man. I think that us YouTube, the people on YouTube, we got to get together more. It means a lot to the communities too.
Yeah, it can be a lonely thing. You just there grinding it out by yourself all the time. So yeah, it's nice. This is good. This is good. How many people do we have on?
Let's take a look. Right now, we are currently sitting at about 35 people.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Let me just say a quick hello to everyone. Hello, guys. You're welcome to the MrYours show. I am Akayasha. You can call me Aka, and let's have a good time.
The legendary introduction from the man himself. I love it. Oh, that's icing on the cake right there.
Yeah, that's yours. That's also a pass for you, man. Because I saw your last stream. I saw it. Where you were like Akaye, Akaya. I was like,
dude,
bro.
I was trying, man. You're gonna make me blush on camera right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like throughout work today, I was like, all right, am I gonna open up with the Aka or Akayasha? I said, oh man. I guess at the moment we'll decide.
Yeah, that's cool. Aka is fine, man. Everyone, Aka is fine. Red Evony is fine, but yeah, Aka is cool.
I'm glad we cleared that up early.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh man. So I know I didn't want to get into questions too early from the chat,
okay.
But people are very curious. Where do you come from in this world?
Okay. I'm originally Nigerian, but I live in the UK, and I'm currently working in Nigeria right now.
Good. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You do a lot of bouncing around, I take it?
Yeah. Right now it's kind of settled down a bit, but yeah, there was a period of time where I was, going all over the place.
Appreciate you sharing that with us.
Yeah. That's good.
So, and I guess the other ultimate question is, how did you get into Evony? Was it the puzzles? I mean, that's like the ultimate question, right?
Oh man, I got suckered in like everyone else. It was during lockdown, Okay, so I was just chilling, crushing candies like you do. I was like Hulk with the candies, man. And the Evony ads just kept popping up. They just kept popping up, and I was like, I got to one point, I was like, for goodness sake, okay, fine, I'll give it a try.
Oh,
And
man.
I got in, and I did like one puzzle, and then I was like, okay, what's going on here? I'm looking at this stuff because I'd never played anything like Evony before, and I was like, yeah, what's going on here? So for like the first week, I had no clue what was going on,
Oh,
and
intimidating.
then I don't know if if it's still the same now when you start. At a point, you get like a green line coming to your keep, and you have Spartacus coming, and he's coming with a sword.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, there's Spartacus in this game? Oh, nice. Because I liked, there's a Spartacus TV show that was going on for a while. I liked that. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Spartacus, okay. So, yeah, I just kind of waited out for that to come. And then I started reading up on, some of the instructions and things that they have in the game. And I learned about alliances. So
Okay.
I was like, okay, let me try and join an alliance. So this is a funny story that I think very few people know. Okay.
Ooh.
So I was looking for alliances, and there was an alliance on my server that was called Akatsuki. Okay. So that's AKA TSUKI. Akatsuki. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, Akatsuki, Akayasha. Okay, that's cool. That rhymes good. Let me try these guys. So I applied to join the alliance, and they rejected me.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm sorry,
They
man.
rejected. I was like, oh, okay, that was unexpected, you know.
Oh, poor Akka.
Yeah. So while I was dealing with my rejection, I got an invite from the alliance I'm in now, SSH, and I was like, all right, what the hell? So I joined SSH, and I've been there pretty much the whole time.
No kidding, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, man. So the people that kind of gave you a home, you stuck it through with them through and through.
Yeah. It's the alliance I pretty much started in. It's the alliance I learned the game, and I'm still there. Of course, a lot has changed. A lot has changed since then. So a lot of people, left. New people came, merged with, a couple alliances. So it's quite different than when I started out. But yeah, that's home. That's home for me, man.
No kidding. That's an interesting story. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
So you said you're in SSH. What does your alliance kind of focus on right now?
Okay. When we started out, we were never Bitcoiners. Okay, we were never Bitcoiners from the beginning. We are not Bitcoiners now, but we were, we were the PvP alliance. Okay, we were the alliance that KE, everyone is on at server reset.
Oh.
Okay, that's the kind of alliance we were. When it came to SVS, we were all there. We were always, top 5, that kind of thing. So we were the PvP alliance at the time, but we're not the biggest alliance. And as time went, and players left and things like that, I think we just became more of a chill kind of alliance. Like, we still do stuff. We still, Battlefield every week. We do SVS and stuff like that. But for the most part, we're pretty chill now. It's just everyone come on, enjoy the game. And yeah, that's how we are right now.
I can respect that. How old is your server roughly now? About 3 years?
Pushing 4.
Wow, 4 years, huh?
Yeah, pushing forward because when I joined, the server had been
What's
open
up,
for
Comical? What's up, Not
not
So
too
Sing?
long.
Lindsay, what's going on? Sorry if
So
I
it
missed
was,
anybody.
yeah, I joined close to the beginning of the server.
Wow.
Hmm.
So have you been through? I've been to your server. I looked at your keep and all that stuff, but I can't remember. Have you been through server merges at all?
Yeah, we have. We've merged once. We merged once. We merged with server 386, I believe.
How'd that go?
A bit rocky at first. You know, a bit rocky at first. You know, they had their big guy, we had our big guy, and he was like, "F you, no F you," you know, that kind of thing. And yeah, so, and it was kind of like, you know, everyone, we're on the same server, but everyone was acting like we were two different servers.
Right. Yeah. I haven't been through that yet, so I want to experience that. I really do.
It's cool. Okay, you get a lot of new people, but there's some annoyances that come about. You have your position of your hives, for example. Like when you merge, all the hives get taken down, and you need to set it up again. And if you clash with another alliance, then you guys end up having to fight it out. Things like your prestige, the ranking, that changes as well.
Does that start from 0, or does it kind of just merge everybody in order?
It literally just merges together.
No kidding.
And the annoying part of that is if you are merging with a server older than yours, most likely they have a higher prestige than you do. So a lot of people will drop rank.
Oh no, that can cause a lot of problems with subs and whatnot.
Yeah, that happens. But other than that, it takes a while, but everyone pretty much settles in. Everyone pretty much settles in. Everyone pretty much does their thing. You will have arguments after your first couple of SVSs. That's a given. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be fighting with people because people will be like, we're gonna do this, and be like, no, we're gonna do that, and everyone's gonna be at each other, and world chat is gonna be blowing up. So yeah, but once you get over those things, it's all good.
So it's kind of like a pecking order until things calm down for a bit.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So you guys haven't gone through a merger yet, have you?
No, we have not. So I'm currently on 529 on my main keep, and we've been putting in tickets. We've been basically begging Evony, like, please just give us a merge. Like, it's all we want, We just want a better active server. The server it's very well populated, but we still like to have a merge just because it seems like it's kind of dying out here.
Okay. Well, I'm sure. I don't know for certain, but I think once the money starts drying up a bit, they'll merge you guys.
Yeah. I'm very curious. Speaking of money, I am very curious with the new events that have become permanent, them dropping Aptoid, how this is going to affect the revenue and the players currently. I don't know if you want to get into that at all, but what are your thoughts on all that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe some people have seen it. I posted a video today, and I talked about the permanent events. I don't really know what they mean by permanent. Because all those events, we have them all the time. The only time we don't have them is during the off period. So after few days after the event ends and the next one starts. So do they mean that those events are going to be running during that period as well? If that's the case, then that's cool. Yeah, okay. If that's the case, then that's cool. We'll have those running. And yeah, in terms of this event, I don't really think that there's much incentive for people to coin. I mean, I haven't seen anything interesting. Um, people will still spend it. People will still spend a bit. They brought back the blessings of Palace, so that's I'm sure some people will probably pick up some things there.
Oh
But
yeah.
other than that, I don't think this is going to be a big spending event because there's nothing exciting, and Aptoid and Evony are no more. So yeah, it's going to be like that, and then probably the next event they'll start scrambling for loads of stuff to dump on us.
Right.
So that's usually the way it goes.
Try and force our hands and give us something that we kind of really, really want, even if Aptoid's not around.
Yeah. Or they'll do something crazy, like they'll bring out a new keep that has 30 or 40% buffs or something like that.
Something wild.
They've done. I mean, they've done that before. I think somebody was. I can't remember who it was that was suggesting that maybe they might even bring out a new dragon.
No kidding.
Yeah. So they'll do something. They always do something.
It's definitely gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm curious if they would bring out a new dragon, because they just came out with a new spiritual beast, and they just came out with a new wall dragon. What was it? Last All Stars, right? Wonder if they push into it.
The tree dragon. They'll probably bring out. They'll do something, but for me, I would prefer if it wasn't a dragon.
Yeah.
The reason why is because the last dragon that they gave us, that pink one, for me that was a bust. Okay, that was a bust. I mean, I've never seen a dragon that I can't figure out what to do with it. Like seriously, it's have you ever bought something and you were like so hype about getting it, and then you got it and you're just thinking to yourself, okay, so what am I going to do with this thing now?
Yeah, I've had a few of those situations in my life, where I was excited to get it, then you get it and you're like, why did I just do that?
Yeah, exactly. That's how it is. So considering that, I don't know what kind of dragon they would want to give us next. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see for that one.
Yeah. I wonder how they'd implement that. It would be. I wonder if it'd be more of an All-Stars dragon, or if you'd have to purchase it again.
We'll definitely have to pay something for it. There's no way in hell that Evony would give us a free dragon. It's not. Yeah. I mean, I'd like to think about it. I'd have dreams about it, but yeah, you have to come to reality at some point. It's not gonna happen. So, but on a slightly different note, because I'm still curious about this new spirit beast that they brought out.
I haven't even really checked it out yet.
I don't know. Have you? Yeah. There's something slightly different about it. There's something slightly different about it. Yeah. It's it's ground HP debuff, which isn't special on its own. The main thing is when you go to the seals.
Marching Siege Machine HP, Marching Ground Troop HP, Marching Mountain Troop Attack, Marching Range Troop Defense, and In-City Ground Troop Defense.
Yeah. Okay, now check the ascended stats. The stats at the bottom. Yeah.
Range
So
Troop
if
Attack.
you read, yes, that's why I'm not clear on, because it's saying defending range troop attack, but everything else, all the other spirit beasts say in city mounted troop attack, in city ground attack. Only this one is saying defending.
So I wonder if that'd be. So you could kind of use it. I mean, it seems like a way. I mean, I don't see a free-to-play player ever getting this to 5 stars, but you could use it for your in-city wall, or even maybe like a reinforcing spiritual beast. It seems like.
Yes, that's why I'm thinking, because if it's defending and this is not a mistake, then I would assume it can be used in more places other than your keep.
Right.
So, for example, like if
also.
if you are in a building, for example, okay, and somebody attacked the building and you were defending, if you're on the defense side, I'm wondering whether these stats would. I'm thinking maybe these stats might actually apply.
They must, right? I mean, it going by the way it's worded, it seems like it would.
That's the thing. But who knows? Maybe 2-3 days from now we'll get, oh, there was a data anomaly and now we've changed everything back to the way it was supposed to be. Maybe we might get one of those again, because how many have we gotten now? Like 3?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, something like, yeah, exactly. So, the fourth one is not weird to expect.
Nope, not at all. Speaking of like spiritual beasts, have you seen the stats difference with Chimera's attributes compared to the other ones?
How do you mean?
So like, if you take a look at any other spiritual beast and you go to the attributes for them, and their innate skills all max out at 65%, and then if you take a look at Chimera, his innate skills max out at 215%.
Okay, yeah. I've seen that. I don't think I'm ever gonna get that far, but
yeah. I'm surprised they haven't patched that, honestly. Maybe they will now.
Well, maybe they will. Maybe they will.
Yeah, definitely some different. The unknown. It's so unknown with Evony. You never know what they're gonna pull next. I mean, you get a slight idea, but you just never know. It always throws a curveball at you.
Well, that's in and of itself, that's not a bad thing. Okay, keeps the excitement up, keeps the anticipation up, that kind of stuff. The problem is when they screw it up. Okay, problem is when they screw it up. They basically just be like, okay, yeah, we screwed it up, so what? Just like big middle finger in everyone's face,
right?
So yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, they're very good at doing that. It's like they're professionals at doing that, but not professionals at fixing the game for the things that need to get fixed.
Yeah, that's the problem, and I think we all know this by now. Evony as a company is basically focused on revenue. Okay, they're focused on money. They just want the money to come in, and I don't blame them, because the money is coming in.
Yeah, it's a business.
The money is coming in. It's a the amount of money that they get from players, it's significant.
I haven't even looked at their revenue.
Yeah, I mean, but even the thing is, if the money is coming in, then why do they have to change anything?
They're greedy. They're greedy,
Yeah. And to be honest, the fault is also kind of on us, the Evony players, because they do these things and everybody's still buying. Yeah, they they mess up. They mess up, purple generals, but then everybody still coins like hell for us for all stars.
Right.
Yeah, it's that kind of thing. So if the money, what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right. I mean, yeah. Even though they're making some big screw ups and all this fun stuff, it's like we're rewarding them for screwing up by continuing to spend. Yeah.
And every time there has been a significant drop in Evony's revenue, they have been like, they've called players. They're like, oh, let's have a meeting, let's have a forum, let's talk about shit, and make sure that we can get you guys to start spending again. Of course, they don't say that, but that's basically what it is.
No, yeah, they say it in a very elaborate way,
Yeah, they're like, oh, so what was wrong with this event? How come you guys didn't spend much? Did you not like the event? Was it not a good one? Have you ever listened to one of those dev calls?
No, I have not. I have not.
Oh man, it's like when they're trying to be like, okay, so what was wrong? What was the problem? Can you tell us what happened? And it's just like, yeah, they're just basically fishing for the next thing that they can stick us for, cash with. So that's basically it.
Have you? I'm just curious. I don't know why I thought of this. Have you been to All Stars or competed in Challenge all that much?
Challenge, I've been in majors, I think 3 times.
Wow.
All Stars, no. Yeah, All Stars, not yet. And that's, there are various reasons for that. But I've had a chat with my alliance mates, and a few of us are
what's going on, X-Wing?
Start pushing for Red Wings. So
that's
don't
awesome.
be surprised. Don't be surprised. You might probably see me in All Stars at some point.
Ooh, that might be. I might have to watch it during that one, man.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah, just don't zero me in one hit. That's it.
Let me survive a little bit. Get some points out of this. Arafina says, "We love you, Aka."
Thank you very much. I love you guys too.
So I know we spoke briefly on this before, but I mean, just my personal opinion is, I think sometime in the future, if you ever get a chance to cover an All Stars, I would definitely tune into that personally. I think you do a good job at that.
That's something I'm still gonna think about. I haven't really made up my mind on that yet, so we'll see how it goes. But I watched your stream of C4. It was nice. It was good. It was like, I like how when you tuned into the call and you're calling things, and it's like, oh, this guy's been rallied 5 times and he's still healing. Oh snap! So,
dude, those guys, the amount of heals they go through is insane.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it. Ignorance is bliss.
I mean, I personally, some of the guys I've seen heal, I think used more heals during that one All Stars than I have the whole time, all my accounts and all my time in Evony.
I think so. I would agree with that. Yeah, I would agree with that. Oh, there was the one guy. That was in the sandbox, and they tried to rally him, and before the rally hit, he had full heal.
Oh yeah, because he was. I forget. I know he was below 20 billion, and then after he healed, he was back up to like 23 bill or somewhere around there.
Yeah. I saw that, and I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. And I know how much it cost me to heal in Battlefield, and the guy healed like 4 times my keep size. So I was just like, wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. Who else we got? We got X-Wing in chat. We got X-Wing saying, "We love you, Aka." We got Quickly saying, "Hi, Aka."
Thank you very much. Love you guys too. Hi. How you all doing?
X-Wing says good. We don't talk about the heals.
Yes, ignorance is bliss. Trust me.
33,000 days to full heal his keep. Wow. Salute to streamers. What is that? Quickly Wick says, "Salute to the streamers, Evony, Red Evony, I am yours, GK, Baby Bear, Lori, yeah, aka the live streamer." Yeah, I would love to get everybody onto a phone call, like as many people as we could. I just don't know if it would be too many people,
Well, I think if we're about 5, I think that would be okay.
Ooh, we're gonna have to look into doing that.
Mm. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. So what's the chat saying?
Let's see. X-Wing's talking about saying, please don't remind me about the heals I have to spend. I will take a look here. Waiting for the data nominally generally to come out so we can. I can't.
I'm waiting for that as well. I have a feeling that. Well, let's see. If the spirit beasts, if the buffs are what they intended it to be, then I'm cool with that, because that means that it's gonna have a lot more application than the other beasts. But if it is a mistake, then yeah, that anomaly mail is gonna come. I think in the next couple, 2-3 days.
Yeah, they'll fix this one pretty quick.
Yeah.
Master Johnson. A few people were saying that would be an epic idea to get all the streamers together. Arafine says, I send all my babies their way to learn the Evony basics.
Thank you. That's good. We'll teach all of them the basics. Don't worry.
Oh, does anybody have any questions for Mr. Akayasha? I'm gonna perfect your name one of these days. That's on my bucket list now.
No worries, man.
Probably my favorite videos are from Aka. He does the general breakdown. Gives you clarity. Definitely very good on that. Like I watched a Hun event because I went in and I did the Huns event and I was like, man, this is a pain in the butt. And then I was like, you know what? I know Aka just posted a video. Let me go watch that. So I watched that and I went back in and like all confident. I'm like, okay, I got this now. We're good.
All right, that's good. That's good. I'm happy to hear that.
I need help with my champion tokens. If we're gonna coin, what's the best bang for my buck?
What do you mean? Like, do you mean what's the best thing for you to buy, or what's the best way to save money?
That's a good question, and I guess it kind of depends on like how much. Like, what do you? When you say coin, do you mean like small, moderately, trying to full cake?
Okay, well, just as a general advice, okay, if you're going to coin, the best thing that you can do is buy stuff that are not random. Okay, buy stuff that are not random. So all those packs, like they brought out for, the debuff skill books and the duty general skill books, where you buy the thing and it's like, oh, you get one box and you have a random chance to get any of the random crap inside. Don't buy those. Yeah, don't buy those things. Okay, anything random. All right, you need to have a lot of money to spend on the thing. Okay, so buy stuff that you know that, okay, this is exactly what I'm getting, and you're going to use it. The event pack is usually the best thing for that. Okay, but once in a while, you might need to buy some stuff that are not in the event pack. So something like the Palace Blessing for refining. Okay, you know exactly what you're getting. $50 is much, in my opinion, but if you wanted to get it, that's cool. Some stuff for the spirit beasts, some stuff for the champions. Okay, they're a bit random, but you still get the stuff that you want in there. So those are that's the advice that I would give generally. Okay, and then of course, depending on how much you're spending, you want to look at things like sub-cities and famous subs and all of those things. But yeah, just remove the randomness from whatever you're buying. That's the advice I'd give.
I like that. Yeah, because I like you said, you mentioned like the debuff skill books and all that stuff, and I think I bought one of those packs, and I realized, I'm gonna have to spend a lot of money to make this like worth my investment, because
Yeah.
the skill books you'd get were so random and like not the ones I wanted, and if I could pick the skill books, that'd be maybe a different story.
Yeah, that's basically why it is. Um, and I mean, I don't know if
What's up, not so sane?
I don't know if you guys have experienced this before, but I have almost broken my phone.
Oh no.
Okay, I have almost broken my phone when I paid for. I was trying to get some generals. I paid for the general tokens, and I did not get the general that I wanted.
Oh yes, yes. I think. Oh my God, yes. That happened with me with Napoleon Prime.
Yeah. I mean, it's so frustrating, particularly in Evony, when you know how much shit costs. Okay, yeah. And I think I mentioned it in one of my videos. I don't know any situation in life. Any situation, I don't know what it is, unless maybe you want to do something crazy like like the stock market or something. But I don't know any situation where you will go out to buy something, you'll pay $100 for it, and then you won't get the thing that you want.
Oh yeah, I mean it's.
Seriously, like, if you guys can think about it, let me know. I don't know any situation like that, unless it's some shady kind of thing that is going on.
You're right. I honestly I can't. I'm trying to think of something right now, and I just can't. You're 100% correct. Omar says, hello, Aka. Hello, yours. What's up, Omar? Omar is a newer player, too. He started recently as well.
Hello, Omar. How you doing?
Damaris? Damaris says, Aka, you not sleeping?
No, I'm not sleeping yet. I'm on the MrYours show.
I told him make some coffee, get your butt in there. Let's go. We got some work to do. I did 10 for the Civ wheel, 10 event packs for Skull. Oh, the Soulless. Yeah, I like the Soulless wishing pool. That's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good one that they brought in. It's a little extra bonus, for your spending, and the rewards are decent. So I think that was a good one that that they brought in.
I like it because I mean I can honestly say like I moderately spend now. When I mean my moderately is between the 3 accounts that I have, with this wishing pool, I basically I spend $30 every time it comes out because I just want that first opportunity. So I go in each account and personally just spend 10, 10, 10, and then whatever I get is what I get. And I always hope for the good stuff, like the resources or the speed ups or Blood of Varus. I like that.
Yeah, those are good. They're good bonuses if you get them. I've been particularly happy with the treasure boxes, the safe treasure boxes. I've been happy to get a few of those from that event. I've also been happy to get the thing for the champions. The love chest or
the tokens,
something necklaces. Yeah,
necklaces. Yeah,
the ruby necklaces. Yeah, I've been happy to get those. So when you get them from the pool, it's a decent amount, and you can get
100,
quite
right?
a few points. Yes. So you can get quite a few points into the champions, and it's good.
Yeah, that is nice. Those champions those are a grind.
Yes, they are. And for me, I recently got Esmeralda, and I'm leveling her up. Thank you. Finally, I'm leveling her up. I got her to level 5 today.
I'm free to play. Bull crap. what I don't like is how they made Josephine just for cake 5. I really don't like that.
Yeah, that was you know, I'm not happy about that, but you know, that was during the Napoleon boom, you know, and I mean, Evony could get away with anything at that point, so I'm not gonna complain too much about it.
We'll just slide this in there; they won't notice.
Yeah, and everybody. I mean, when Napoleon came out, I didn't expect that it would be that big of a deal when Napoleon came out, but it was. Napoleon was a big deal.
Free to play my butt. Yeah, no, that event, like I seen people who normally don't coin go the extra, like spend a lot more than what they normally would just for that event.
Yeah. So yeah, Josephine. I mean, for people that got hurt, that's great. But you know, for people that don't, you know, it's okay. We'll survive. So that's fine.
Yeah, have to. How does Akka like the new Beowulf?
I'm not happy with him. I'm not happy with him, to be honest, because what we got, what do you call him? The C-list Marvel hero. What's that his name?
Oh, geez. Oh, you just had to mention that because
Javerman or something like that.
Okay,
we got that. Yeah, we got that guy, and I was like, okay, why do we need another mounted general after Napoleon?
Yeah, seriously, that's such a good point. You know,
why do we need another mounted general after Napoleon so soon? I mean, people haven't even finished ascending their Napoleons yet. Okay. So people want more Napoleons. That's what people are looking for. Why are you giving us, some guy that is, that you don't? I mean, yours. That is a difficult name. Okay, Akayasha is not difficult compared to that name.
Beowulf?
Not Beowulf. The last guy that came out before.
Oh God, I gotta find him now.
Yeah.
Cause he must be under. Gotta be under. Wow, I can't talk. He has to be under other, right?
Yes.
Where is he? I'll make a shot at this. I'll embarrass myself. I don't mind. Jaya Varman? Yeah, that's not that guy, right?
That's it. Yes.
Jaya Varman.
I don't know if I call him Jayaverman. I don't know if that's correct. Yeah.
I don't know. I look at your name. I'm like, I don't know. Akayasha. A little bit harder for me.
Yeah. Anyway, that's cool. This dude, okay, and people. I mean, I don't know if there's anyone in the chat that is actually using this guy. I have a copy of him. Okay, I have a copy of him, but I'm not using him for anything. So I don't know if there are actually people that are using it.
I know
and then
one
this guy
person.
came out. Okay. And then this guy came out, and it's barely been. I think it was the last event this guy came out, and now they've brought out another mounted general.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I mean, I don't know how many people will be excited to get him. I'm not. I don't think he's a bad general. I think he's okay. So, yeah. Okay. Can you just give me a minute?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
The one, the only, the Akayasha. I appreciate you guys all hanging out tonight. If you guys haven't, if you guys can, make sure you guys tap that sub button, turn on notifications, make sure you guys smash that like button, share this channel, join up on Discord, and make sure you guys wait for myself, Chewy, or Ass to make you guys a member. If you guys haven't, definitely go check out Red Evony's channel, which I need to post his link, just in case you guys have not followed him. If you have not subbed to his channel, make sure that you guys do. If anything happens, yours did it? Right, I would never. Not me. Not me.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Sorry, just want to get some water to drink.
No worries, my man. No.
Okay. Okay. So, let me actually ask you something.
Okay.
Okay. Not how did you get into the game, okay? But how did you get into PvP?
You know, so that's a good question. I started off in kind of like a smaller server. My first server was C5 server 1002, and I was in your regular free to play alliance. I was one of the only ones that did spend at the time, and I progressed a lot further than them. And then I wasn't allowed to really do SVS at first. I had to learn and all this fun stuff. And at the same time, I was like, well, I need to do something exciting. So I remember watching a few of your videos and was like, I could stream. I think I could stream this. So I started streaming, and then just from people in live chat, they kind of directed me towards the T1 route. And once I was ready with the T1s, they kind of guided me through how to take temples, how to port swap, how to take kind of just live chat kind of guided me and taught me how to do PvP with a T1 trap. And I loved it. It was very simple, it was very straightforward, and it was a lot cheaper to heal groups that way, in my opinion. And I kind of never looked back from that. And I still push the T1 content. I still push the T1 traps. I have so much fun with them. So I'd like to say it was kind of the YouTube community that pushed me into doing PvP. And then that's where I met my good friend now. I consider him a very good friend. His name's Asta. He's on server 529. He invited me over to that server, and he kind of introduced me and taught me everything I kind of know now about PvP. And so I kind of owe a big thanks to him for that. And I've been to All-Stars because of him. I've been in the Challenge Finals because of him. And the whole team, of course, too. I can't discredit them at all. But that's kind of my journey,
That's good. That's a nice story. It's nicer than my story. I can tell you that one.
Getting rejected, you mean?
No, not even that. Everyone. I'm sure a lot of people have their funny PvP stories. Okay, so here's mine. All right. When I was in the Alliance, I was Farm City. Okay, I was like, if you talk about the farmer guy, that was me. Okay, I would be the one that'd be like, I would be the one that'd be like, good morning with the farmer hat and the hoe, and I'm like, okay, we're joining rallies, gathering. That's what we're doing for today. So I was still very small at the time, and I remember I was so excited when I had like 8 million resources each. Sorry, not
million
80 million resources. 80 million. 80 million resources.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had this in my key, and I was like, I'm gonna grow this, and I'm gonna do stuff with it, and blah blah blah, all that stuff. So one day, I was playing Evony, and I got a call on my second phone. Okay, it was from my lady friend at the time.
Oh.
So I pick up the call, okay, and I put the phone I'm playing with Evony down. Okay, so I'm lying down on the bed, we're talking, stuff like that, chatting for like maybe 20-30 minutes. And then I'm like, I'm hearing a weird sound.
Oh no.
I'm hearing some weird music. I'm like, what's going on? I didn't know what was going on. And I kept hearing it again and again.
Oh no.
I was like, what's this coming from? And then I get up and I look at my other phone, and the screen is red.
Oh no.
And the screen is red, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. And I tell her that, okay, look, I'm gonna call you back. Okay, I have something to deal with right here.
Oh.
And I pick up my phone, and my bubble had dropped, and someone came and hit me and took all my resources.
Oh, you're 80 mil?
All of them, everything.
Oh, Aka, dude.
Everything, like that, clean, whistle clean.
Oh, poor
Okay,
Akka.
and that guy. I don't. He probably doesn't remember, but he's still on my server.
No kidding.
Yeah, he's still on my server. So
Oh.
after that, yeah. So after that, I was just like, you know, the fighter mentality in me just came in, and I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna work down hard for resources only for someone to come and take it like that, then hell, I ain't doing this anymore. No,
Hmm.
we're journeying the taking crew now. Okay, so that's how I actively decided to get into PvP.
No kidding. I like that, dude. I mean, that's honestly that I tip my hat to you for that one, because that's either a make it or break it moment where you decide, all right, this game's not for me, or I'm gonna saddle up and we're getting to work.
Yeah, that's basically why. That's just why it was, and after that, I started. I never took part in KE. I started playing KE. I learned how to steal my first sub. I joined SVS. So yeah, I started doing a lot of things, and I'm happy. I did that. I'm happy I did that because you know, P- even with all the risks, PvP is actually one of the fun parts of this game.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know if anyone in the chat that is like doing their farm thing. That's fine. But if you really want to enjoy playing Evony, I would suggest in whatever form, even if it's just Battlefield, start getting some PvP going.
It is enjoyable. Do you think that was kind of your turning point? Like, did you make content before that or shortly after that moment?
Oh no, bro. That was at least a year before I got anywhere near making content.
No kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. My journey to start making content, it took a while. Okay. And basically how it's, I mean, I'd been watching YouTube on I was going to say I was watching YouTube on Evony, but I was watching Evony on YouTube. Okay. So I was watching Evony on YouTube. Okay. And, I got to the point where I had learned a lot about the game. Okay. So in my alliance, basically it got to the point where if anybody wanted to know something, they were like, ask Aka.
Perfect.
Okay? Yeah. So if you want to know something, ask Aka. And I got to that point, and I started thinking about it, and I was like, okay, I'd been watching YouTube, and I was like, maybe I could do something about it, maybe. And then there was a situation that happened with my R5 at the time. Okay, we had a little scuffle. Let's just call it that.
All right.
And he made a snide comment, and he was like, "Well, you seem to be very adverse. You seem to be very adept at YouTube and Evony." So he made it like a snide comment, And after everything had settled down, I was like, why don't I actually do something about that? So that's when I actually started, seriously thinking about making content for YouTube. And and then once I decided to bite the bullet, I made my first video. I don't know how many of you guys had seen it, the Gathering PhD. Oh man, that video took me nearly a week to do.
What's up, Asta?
Because I was just learning everything for the first time. I didn't know how to do the recording and the editing and all that stuff. So yeah, that video took a while for me to make. And then I made it, and yeah, so that was how I started on this YouTube journey.
You should be proud of yourself, man. You really should. You make great content.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much.
I have to, personally, on behalf of the Evony community and myself, I have to thank that R5 for being a smartass that day and pushing Aka in this direction.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I guess my next question would be: does he still play, and is he still your R5?
I don't know if he still plays, and he's not our R5 anymore.
I was gonna say you don't have to answer the R5 part, right? Because I didn't even think about that. I don't need people whispering him that or anything like that.
No. Well, that's the thing. I don't know if he's still playing, but he left our server a long time ago.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
What's up, boat jumper? Sorry if I missed anybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Anyone have anything they might want to throw into this conversation? Anything they might want to ask? Hi, Samantha. We got the one, the only, the Samantha in chat. Samantha, can you give a nice warm welcome to Aka? Hopefully she does. That's the MrYours, by the way.
Oh, hello. Hi, Samantha.
What server are you from, Aka? X-Wing wants to know.
376.
Is that C2? Or is that close to the C1 cutoff?
I think we should be C2. I think we should be C2. We are not close to the cutoff yet.
Oh, so you're stuck with me, man. I hope we get to face each other now.
that would be cool. What's that? Yeah, C2. It'll be good. But I think maybe alliance powers are quite different, so that might not happen. But who knows? Maybe one day we'll bump into Battlefield.
Dude, that'd be interesting, man.
Yeah. I mean, I've met a lot of people in Battlefield. People that I've played against, and they'll be like, "Wait, are you Aka? Wait, are you the Red Evony guy? Are you the YouTube guy?" I'm trying to sort through my scout reports and looking at battle reports and things like that. And then I'm getting a mail like, "Are you that YouTube guy? Is that you?"
Oh man,
So,
your
yeah.
inbox has to flood half the time.
Well, not as much as you would think, but yeah, I get a few messages. But it's nice, it's nice to meet with people. It's nice to interact with people. It's nice to play Battlefield with people. Once in a while, someone, people don't know me and they're talking shit. So that's also that's also fun as well. So yeah.
What's up, Halos? What's up, Samantha? And so how often do you get recognized in SVS? You have at this point, man, because there's almost every SVS I get noticed on one of my servers, and you must get recognized every SVS.
I don't know how I can what's the word? I don't know if I will say how often I get recognized, but it's
What's up, Vanessa?
It's got okay.
Let me how you doing?
An example. I was at work the other day, and when we had SVS, and my alliance, we use Line.
Okay.
We use Line to message each other and send like that. And I'm at work and I'm getting message online that Aka people are looking for you in server in SVS chat. So it's sometimes it's like that. Okay. But sometimes nothing. So it's cool. It's cool.
Makes for fun.
Yeah, it does. And the last server that we played with, I think, was 1166, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I got on server
Boss
chat.
man, what's up, buddy?
I chatted with a lot of them. Nice guys, nice guys. And then, we went out, we had fun, played SVS, got points, got the temple, killed some troops. Yeah, so it was a good one.
That's awesome, man.
Mm.
I just wanted to bring up the video you just posted 6 hours ago. You already got 1,300 views on it, huh? Look at that, dude. That's awesome.
Okay, that's the what do you call it? I'm trying to look at it. Okay, that's the Spirit Beast one. All right.
See, I wanted to try and I guess I can't do it. I can't buy a super chat on here, man.
No, I haven't set it up.
Akayasha.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I haven't set it up. I will.
Oh.
I will at some point, but it's not set up yet.
All right. Do you have membership set up yet?
Nope.
Man, what am I gonna do with you, Aka? I wanted to give you a little thank you live on stream, and now I can't.
Don't worry. It'll come.
All right. So I got a little question for you, if you're open to it, and then also if chat's open to it too. We've been live for about an hour now. I was just wondering personally, if we brought just say one or two people in, one person in to maybe ask you a couple of questions live on stream. Is that something you'd be willing to do if people wanted to?
Yeah, I'm game. I'm game with that.
I know we talked about it before and we said possibly, but I figured I might ask you. So, I mean, I guess I can give the option to anybody that's in the YouTube chat right now. If you're in my Discord, if you guys want to join the lobby, we can pick one person or two, a couple of people, and if you guys kind of want to have a couple of minutes in the chat room with us, we could bring you guys in if you guys are open for it. He's gonna make me wait. Yeah, Aka's gonna make me wait now.
Don't worry. I actually had quite a few people, ask me about that. Like, hey, why? I wanted to send you something, and why is there nothing there? And I've been like, okay, I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna do it. Just give me some time. So yeah, it's gonna come at some point.
All right.
I'll let you know. Don't worry.
All right.
I'll
You make sure.
Just keep that chat warm for me. Okay.
I will, dude. I definitely will. X-Wing, did you want to jump into Discord real quick? Into my lobby, I'll drag you in to our private channel. Pardon for interrupting, MrYours. Help ask Aka, how's he holding up with the weather? Trust he's got something too. How you holding up with the weather?
Okay, it's raining right now, but the last, let me say, about 2 weeks, it's been crazy hot. Like, the heat is unbearable. Like, seriously. You know how people say, like, you're melting in the heat?
Yes.
Have you actually felt that feeling before? I'm not meaning it in some crazy weird kind of way. I mean, like, you actually feel like your body's melting.
Yeah, actually, I can say yes to that, because before I owned a business with my brothers, I worked in a metal factory where we melted metal, and we would have to work up on the furnaces, and it would be 118, 120 degrees up there, and we were only allowed to work up there for 20 minutes at a time on certain days because it was so hot, and it was horrible.
Yeah, it's been like that for the past almost 2 weeks here. Right now it's raining, so it's it's cool-ish, but yeah, it's been rough.
Oh, is Damaris local to you? He says it's raining right now, and me and Aka seriously need this rain.
I think he is. Yeah, I think he is.
heat's worse than the cold. I disagree. I love the hot weather. I can't stand being cold.
Bro, I mean, I know how cold it can get in winter, but you know, heat is no joke. Okay, heat is no joke. What you want is something nice in the middle. You want it sunny and you want it breezy. Okay.
Yes.
That's the perfect combination.
So like Hawaii maybe, or Florida, you know, somewhere around that area.
Somewhere, yeah, somewhere, you know, one of those, you know, islands that, you know, cost you a shit ton to get to. Yeah, somewhere nice like that. Yeah.
So over in Nigeria, I don't know much about over there. What's a typical hot day for you guys?
What you mean in temperature wise?
Yes.
Okay. Oof. Sorry, my bad. I'm not familiar with Fahrenheit. Okay.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm not familiar with Fahrenheit. So don't kill me. Let me open my app and see what it's saying. Okay, so hot day would be like 34 degrees Celsius. Okay, a hot day would be like 34 degrees Celsius. Now, let me just see what that is. Okay, so that's like 93 degrees
Oof.
Fahrenheit.
Okay, yeah, that's a bit hot.
Yeah, and the problem here is that it's not. I mean, some people would say 94 degrees. That's not too much.
I don't have a
But the
haunted
difference
house.
here is that it's humid. Okay?
Yeah, the humidity.
It's humid. So, you know, it's like the air around you gets heated and it just stays there. It doesn't move. So it's like you're being covered by hot air.
Yeah. How many ACs do you have running right now?
I've got, where I stay, I have 3.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but the room I'm in right now, I have 1, and that one never goes off.
No kidding.
Never goes off. Never goes off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, all right. So, okay, I mean, I love the heat, but that does sound a bit too much for me between the humidity and the constant heat.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine that going on for like 2 weeks straight.
I wouldn't mind a week, maybe 2 weeks. I'm shocked.
And by the way, bro, this is not, you know, vacation 2 weeks, okay? This is you commuting to work, going to work, having to do all that stuff in the heat, come back home, do all your house stuff in the heat, okay? So, yeah.
Yeah, by the end of the day, you must be wiped out, man. And then making videos on top of that.
Yeah. Making videos is, you know, making videos is cool, okay? It's not the same kind of stress. Okay, so yeah, making videos is you know, it's good. What really takes my time with making videos is when I'm thinking about you know, what the video is going to be about.
Right.
You know? Yeah. So that's you know, that's what. Oh, but man, there is one video I made that I don't think I will ever forget, and that is my PvP bootcamp video. Okay, I don't know if you've seen it. I don't know if anyone in the chat has seen it, but that video, okay, that video took me 5 days to make, and the reason it took me 5 days to make was because I couldn't stop laughing for the first 2 days.
I have skimmed through this video, yes.
I was just, you know, if you look at the beginning bits, okay, that bit took me a while to do, but I just kept on laughing because I was just like, I can't believe you're actually doing this dumb shit. And I actually did it.
Ah, yes, the
So-
drums, dude.
Yeah.
All right, listen up here. You are now in the Red Evony PvP.
Listen up
bootcamp.
here, we're in the Red Evony
Here, we will
PvP.
teach you the basic techniques for PvP combat in Evony.
Dude, you sound so serious. I love it.
Yeah, that was, yeah. I mean, dude, when I was making this, I was cracking up. I was cracking up so much.
Oh, dude, that's epic.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, so making content is nice, particularly when I have an idea of what kind of video I want to do, how I want it to be, and stuff like that, and then actually going through the process of actually transforming it into a video. So yeah, it's fun for me. Of course, sometimes with life and stuff like that, it can get a bit grindy, but I'm still happy about it.
And I'm gonna have to rewatch that video now, just because we talked about it.
Okay, no problem.
Essential basic techniques. Like it. We had, I know Asta. I told Asta to jump into chat. He's a mod in here, so he could ask you, but he wants to know in chat, Aka's opinion on them changing the super feeding event back.
Changing it back.
What I think he means is, for the last time the event was out, you were able to feed your dragons and also upgrade your spiritual beasts. Oh, we got Monty.
Ah, right.
Hello, monkeys.
Hey.
I haven't done the event today, so I haven't noticed that. But yeah, I think maybe that last one was also an anomaly that we got hit with. Feeding event has always been around, but they've never extended it to spirit beasts. So when that one came up, it was interesting and surprising, because I was like, okay, why? I mean, I didn't complain. Heck no. So nobody complained about it. It was it was nice, it was good, but it had never been that way. Since they had been doing feeding events, it's always been about dragons. So that one I think that one was a one-off that we got.
Yeah. What's up, Asta? How you doing, buddy?
What's up, man? Yeah,
Hello?
hello. Nice.
Oh, hi. How you
Nice to
doing,
meet
man?
you.
Yeah, nice to
good.
meet you too.
Yeah, I just
I'm
was
good,
wondering what
You?
you thought about it. So,
Okay.
because
Um.
I don't know, like I get the whole dragon stuff. I think that they should have nerfed the feeding it XP, because that was a little bit too crazy, I think, because everyone just had them stacked up, but I think that they could have went a different around it. Like they should have at least made it so you did get score from like the bloodstones and stuff from the spiritual seals. I think that was a good addition and stuff like that. I can't remember what else. You got scores from something else too, I think, besides the XP and the bloodstones, but I can't remember what it was. But maybe it was upgrading them. I can't remember. Like upgrading them to different rarities. You got some XP or some score from that, but I can't remember. But yeah, the XP stuff was kind of stupid. I understand them taking that back, but I thought they would at least keep the bloodstone things, because it made it so people wanted to spend them. I guess at least I wanted to spend them more often during the event.
Okay.
So, but I just wanted to see what you thought about it, because I don't know how much you coin. I think you coin pretty small or medium, but
Yeah, I like to call myself a casual coiner. So
Yeah.
I coin whenever the mood hits me.
Yeah.
Let's put it like that.
That's another. Well, it's just a kind of off question. What do you think about the Aptoid stuff with them taking away Aptoid?
That's a bummer. That's a real bummer. I mean,
Yeah.
like when
Unfortunate.
I heard about the news, you know, when you have one of those situations where you don't believe it, but you know it's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, it was like I couldn't believe that they would actually like end the agreement with Aptoid. But then I know it's Evony,
Yeah.
you know. So I was like, yeah, okay, I can understand that, you know. The problem is, you know, Evony wasn't considering, you know, the community at the time when they took that decision. You know, it was solely about, in my opinion anyway, it was solely about how much are they making.
Right.
Okay. You know, so they look at it purely from, you know, the point of view of what's the bottom line saying. But they fail to look at the way Aptoid activated the player base, the way Aptoid, you know, reached out, even through, through the YouTube creators and stuff like that. The way they actually went about in getting people excited about, you know, playing Evony and coining and being able to save stuff and getting excited when an Aptoid code comes out and, you know, all of that stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
They don't factor that. Evony doesn't factor that part in, and they don't factor in the disappointment that the community has over this news.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think they're probably calculating it like, you know, well, yeah, they're still gonna spend anyway, so
Yeah.
what's the big loss, you know, kind of thing. But
Yeah.
I
get that.
you know, I don't agree with that, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. At the end of the day, and then at the end of the day, all they care about is the profit margin that they get. So
Yep.
if Aptoid's taking more percentage out of Ebony's cut, then that's the whole reason why, probably.
And I think
So-
the only difference really is, I think it's 5% difference. If I remember correctly, you know, they get an extra 5% by mainly just sticking to Google and then also the Apple Store. And that's
Which
it.
is crazy because Apple just for like buying stuff on Apple takes a 30% cut, which is ridiculous to me.
Wow.
A 30% cut for any purchase on Apple is ridiculous through the Apple Store. But I don't know. Apparently they didn't want to do business with Aptoid, which means either Aptoid is telling them that they need a higher percentage because of the like deals that they're giving them, I guess, or like the percentage back to the customer, you know. But that's why everyone likes Aptoid, is because you actually get some, you know, some return on what you're spending, kind of thing.
Right.
It doesn't feel like you're just throwing away money. So
Yeah, I think
But-
people might find it hard to coin like they did while using Aptoid after that. But
yeah.
Ebony's, I think Ebony might force their hand, like we discussed earlier, you know, like by adding some event, some item that people are just gonna want.
Yeah, a 4 times coupon. Here it comes. Yay.
Yeah,
Woohoo.
they'll definitely do something to get people to get people to spend again.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's unfortunate because I really wish that there was something we could do about it. But I don't think that's practically possible right now. So
Yeah.
yeah.
What about
right.
K50?
Hmm?
What about adding K50 now? Imagine that.
Do you want me to scare you a little bit?
Oh God. I guess
You
if
want me
there's a place to do it,
you want me
it's
to scare
now.
you a little bit? I've never told anyone about this, but do you want me to scare you a little bit?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
You see how you're moving through the troops?
Yes.
Okay, move slowly. Move slowly. Can you see that there's a bit of a larger space between the T1 and the T15?
Yes.
Okay. That's your nightmare right there.
Oh God. Because wasn't that the indication last time too?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're already working on K50. They're already working on it. They started working on it as soon as K45 came out.
Oh man.
So if you go to the update, like the update button, you'll notice that it's like 4.6.8 or whatever. Once it
Yeah.
hits 1.50, that's when K40 or K50 will come out.
No kidding.
That's how they did it for the K45.
Really?
K45 came out on 45, yeah, 1.45. And K40 came out on 1.40.
No kidding. Man, that's not a happy ending.
It's never a happy ending with this fucking shit.
Oh man. Oh. Hopefully, I know we had one more person that I wanted to ask a couple of questions. I hope that's better news.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna hop out. Have a good night, guys.
Thanks, Asta. Love
All
you,
right,
buddy.
take it easy, man.
See ya.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, the first time I noticed that gap, I was just like, I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. I don't want to see anything.
There was a
I don't
mistake.
want
There
to
was a
see it.
glitch. I refuse.
Oh man, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's just air. It's just air. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna fix it next update.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So I know this gentleman's name is Monty. He has a couple question for you. I'll drag him in right now.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
What's up, Monty? Coming in, man.
Hey, thanks for having me. How's everybody doing?
Good, good.
We good. How you doing, Monty?
I'm doing good.
Okay, that's good. Good stuff.
I just have a little question for you because I don't know a whole lot about how your setup and things are. I don't know if you're a defensive keep or PvP keep or anything like that, but I just wanted to kind of get some information on how you set your keep up and how you would direct somebody that's trying to build a keep similar to yours as far as what steps they should do to kind of move forward in that direction.
Okay. That's okay. That's where do I start from? Okay, there are several things that that come into play when it comes to that. And the first thing that that comes in is what kind of keep you want to build. Okay, now I'll tell you that I am primarily a defensive keep. Okay, so my main priorities has been defense before offense, and it really what has helped me to build my keep up to what it is now is the mindset I have about my keep and how I want it to defend. So to put it simple, okay, I want to build a keep that is able to defend everything. All right, I want to build a keep that's able to defend everything. So I want a keep that can defend against range, that can defend against ground, mounted, or siege. All right, I want a keep that can take a rally or two. Okay, I don't want something that that'll fold like cheap cards. All right. So so that's the that's the mindset that I have, and I take that into everything. Okay, I take that into the way I build the way I build my troops. I take that into the way I worked on my generals, which generals I picked, things like that. And the reason I'm saying this is because the way I think about it might be very different from the way anyone else thinks about it. My defense will be different to what yours has. to what you have, to what everybody, and it comes from just the way I think about having defense in in Evony. So if somebody wanted to build a keep like mine, I don't know. Have you seen my defense video?
I have not. I haven't seen a whole lot of your stuff. I actually, I never really paid a whole lot of attention to the YouTube stuff except for MrYours, and I just kind of heard
Okay.
about you over the last couple of weeks, so I haven't really had a chance to get over and look at any of your content yet.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. I did a video on defense a while ago, and I basically laid out a lot of, the main principles that I follow for building, a good defense. So that video is there, and for all the love and kindness that you guys have shown me on the MrYours show, I'm going to give you a bit of, what they call it.
I'm curious now. What do you got, Akka?
Like secret news. Okay. I'm working on a new defense video.
Ooh, we're the first to hear about that?
So, yes, I haven't, except for a select few people, I haven't told anyone about this. So I'm working on that. Don't worry, it's nothing, too special. It's not a Hollywood movie or anything like that. But the video will be coming out soon. So hopefully, fingers crossed, sometime this coming week.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah, and I will talk, a bit more about defensive stuff, and I'll go through some of the stuff that I've built already in my keep. So yeah, that's a little teaser for you guys.
I like that.
And who do you use for your main wall generals then?
My
and why have
main
you
general
chosen?
my main general is Dewey. My assistant is Leo the Third.
Okay.
Good choices.
So yes, I specifically kept those two generals because of the way I have built my defense. Somebody recently asked me, "Oh, why didn't I switch to William Marshall and things like that?" Funny, a lot of people don't know this, and I actually pointed it out in one of my videos, that when it comes to range and siege stats, okay, what the generals actually get in their skills, Dewey actually has higher range and siege stats than Marshall.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know that I've switched back and forth because I'm a defensive keep. I mean, I'm a small defensive keep, at least in accordance to my alliance and everything. But I've switched my assistants around from time to time to kind of see what the changes are. I've gone through, because my main is Queen Bee, who's fully awakened, and then I have switched between Dewey and Leo the Third and Marshall. So those are the three that I've been playing around with, trying to decide, who I like the best as the assistant and everything. So I don't know that, with the way I'm set right now, I don't like Leo Third right now doesn't really work real well for me because I don't have enough siege in there for him to really be effective.
Okay.
So I think that, it's been kind of a toss up between Dewey and Marshall right now, but I haven't really gone through to see the exact numbers between them to see which one's better or not. But that's kind of interesting that your setup of how you're using it based on what you've got.
Yeah. I think I think Dewey's a good general. So I'm sticking with him, unless they bring someone crazy out, or they make you can get Takenaka for like $10 or something.
That's honestly that's what I'm waiting for right now is a new defense general.
Then I'm gonna be rubbing my hands like, okay, where is he at?
Let me at him.
But yeah, exactly. But yeah, let me see. Okay, depending on the troops that you have, Monty, you might maybe want to look at some other options. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if for example, if you're heavy on someone like what yours has up, Lautaro. Lautaro is okay. All right, he's cool. You might want to look at someone like maybe Naomasa, okay, because Naomasa is big on the calves.
I like
Okay,
the
so he's big
Neomasi.
on calf HP. Yeah. So if you have a lot of calves, okay, if, T1s, stuff like that. I'm assuming that you do because you said Boudica is your main and you fully ascended her. So yeah, Naomasa would be, a good one. He's very heavy on the calf HP.
And I just got him
Okay.
recently, so I haven't had a chance to mess with him yet.
He doesn't pair
Yeah.
with Queen Bee though, right?
He should do.
I don't think he
He
did.
should.
Let's see if I have him. I didn't think he did. Maybe I'm wrong. But I hope he doesn't, because I might have dismissed him thinking that he didn't.
I think he does.
Yeah, I don't have him. I can't. Maybe someone in chat. He did. Oh, he did. Okay, all right. So yeah, he does. All right, that's my mistake.
Okay, so he's he's a decent option. It really depends on if you have like if your setup is if you're one of those I don't know, Monty, what tell me just briefly like what kind of what's your troop setup like?
Right now, my T1s are at 500,000. T2s, and these are calves. T2s are at about 200 million. T3s are 100 million, and then almost all my layers up to T14s are at 2 million.
Okay. All right. So our keeps are set up quite similarly actually. Okay. And you have everything even up going 2 million?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess the best way to determine which kind of general to go with is, to look at your report and look at your buffs. Okay. You see the areas that you're a bit low in, and
What's up, Ollie?
ideally you would want your assistant general to come in and fill up those gaps. So that's without being able to look at like maybe your recent battle reports or something like that. That's the best thing I can tell you to do, because your keep, it doesn't sound like you are, it doesn't sound like you're lopsided in any way. Okay, so it sounds like you've got like a pretty good balance with the troops. So yeah, that's the advice I give. Look at the reports, see if for example, if
I'm
your
not sure about
range
Elise.
is looking a bit low, then you want a range general. Or if you want to boost the calves and stuff like we talked about, you have now Masa there. You have the other Japanese guy, Masashige, Kusunoki Masashige. He buffs ranged and mounted. Okay. So yeah, you can play around with a lot of other options. And then if you are going to, if you want to do something about your siege, then you can start looking at generals like Dewey and Marshall and, stuff like that. So check that out first. Take some time, go through the reports and, find the area that you're happy with, and then pick a general that goes with that.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate you coming in here, Monty. Much love, my man.
Oh, thank you for having me.
My
It's
pleasure.
always nice to get on here and talk to some people and get some information.
Yes, sir.
Nice talking with you, Monty.
Yeah, thanks for your time.
No problem, man.
That's one thing that I kind of lack at is I'm so focused on like the T1 trap setup, that when it comes to all the upper layers, I find it hard for me to set up a keep at the like upper competitive level. You know, I feel confident running a T1 trap all day, but when I get up to like, you know, having 5 mil of each layer and running with the big guys, that's where I get nervous about running keeps, personally.
That's fine, and you know, it's something that I've also had to think about and deal with. Okay, because the defensive mindset is different. Okay, and of course that changes how the kind of troops that you build, you know, the kind of refines, the kind of buffs that you prioritize. So yeah, it's not as straightforward as a lot of people think, moving from a T1 trap to a more balanced keep. So yeah, you know, I mean, I can understand that, you know, if you're you know, it's not quite as what's the word, natural for you as it does with you know, with playing the T1 traps. I think like the first video I saw of you was you playing a T1 trap with, you know, some purple general, and I was like, what the hell is this guy doing? And I saw it.
Man.
And I was cracking up when, like, you know, the guy is like hitting you, and I'm like, nope.
Yeah, so yeah, that was like a stream oriented thing one day. We're like, all right, you know, like, what can we do that's different that no one else has done? And you know, like, we used Robin Hood on the wall, we used a gray general, like, you name it, we've tried the generals, you know, just to prove like a T1 trap, you can just use flats and you're fine, you know.
Yeah.
It's definitely a troll, man.
So yeah, it's when you're going to a bigger keep, it's different, and yeah, it's you know, it's something that you need to get used to.
Yeah,
So,
it's definitely more. It still is a big challenge for me, you know. Like, 'cause I actually went to go train troops today, and I'm looking through my layers, and I'm just like, well, you know, I need to build siege, but then I also need to build some mounted, but then if I build I need to build some range. I'm like, oh man, I just can't decide right now, you know. There's just, I need everything, you know, like, but I guess that's kind of everybody at the same time.
okay, you know what I do? When I'm building troops, I always build a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say it's a resource consumption event, and I'm trying to work on my 10B. Maybe I'll put you know, like a bit of troops in there. Maybe I'll get up to like 4B. Okay. And then after that, I'll be like, okay, what do I want to focus on? So when you do it that way, you don't ever get too, you know, imbalanced in any area.
Right.
Yeah. But for me, I've stopped building troops. I've stopped building troops, except for my lower layers. I'm not building any more higher layers until I get K40.
Yeah. How close are you? I noticed you're K39 right now, right?
Yeah, I'm K39. Hopefully this resource consumption event, I'll be doing walls 39.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna load up my walls this event. Then I'm gonna start putting the resources together to do K40. Hopefully I'll be able to get that done before the end of this month. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
I hope so.
And then once I've done the K40, I'm gonna leave it there and bring up the rest of my military buildings.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get those to K39 before I actually, you know, unlock the 40. So that way it's a bit easier for me to push for 15s.
Yeah, that's where I'm struggling right now is my K40. I'm like, I started to build towards the ranged K40. So like I did my archer tower, and then I did my wall. Well, no, actually, I didn't make it to my wall yet. I got everything almost up to 39. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do mounted first instead. So then I got everything up to 39 to do my mounted. Then I changed my mind again, and then I started doing the barracks. So it's like I can't decide what I want to do for my first T15s, and it's just crazy. I'm unrested on what decisions I want to make. Monty with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, Monty. Congrats to everyone in chat for that. Once Aka unlocks his memberships, I'll make sure to return the favor, Aka.
Don't worry, I will. Trust me, you'll be one of the first people I tell once it's done.
All right, beautiful. I like that. Thank you. Thank you, Monty. Appreciate that, bro. If you can, also make sure, if you don't mind, send me your PayPal later too.
No, okay.
So I know where we're gonna touch base, you know, for how long the stream's gonna last. Do you think we basically covered everything that we wanted to cover? Had a good time, and I know it's getting late where you're at. I don't want to keep you up.
I think it was good. You know, it was a nice chill event. Just you know, we're just kicking it, talking with people and stuff. So that's good. I think maybe we'll take it to the hour. So maybe in about like 15 minutes wrap up.
All right, I like that. I definitely like that. I wish Derek Defies hopped in the chat tonight, because I want to start putting some pressure on him to do a collab stream with us.
I told him I was going to be on stream, so maybe maybe he'll check it out sometime later. He's busy with stuff.
Yeah, I can. Well, he's definitely a busy guy. He might be lurking. You never know with Derek. He likes to creep around a little bit. I've noticed. He'll just he'll pop up like an hour into the stream, and he'll be like, "Oh, I've been here the whole time." I'm like, "What?"
Okay, that's cool.
You never know with him.
Yeah. So maybe we can take like 1 or 2 more questions from the chat before we wrap up, if there are any questions there.
All right. Anybody got some questions for the legendary Aka? I definitely want to try and do some more like collabs with you, and I know X-Wing Pilot. He said he has a bunch of questions for you, but he doesn't want to keep you up through the morning.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think we will definitely do more stuff. We can definitely talk it out and arrange to do more stuff together. I think that's cool.
I like that. Is he planning on anything special when he hits 15,000 subs?
I hadn't thought about it. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do something special. I'll think about it.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Throw a little Red Evony party.
Yeah. I'll probably do something. So yeah, but it's I think I'm at 14.8 right now.
You're close. You're so close, dude.
So yeah, it'll still take a little bit of time, but I'll get there.
X-Wing Pilot says, is his YouTube monetized? And I can personally answer that because I just tried donating to him and I couldn't do it.
My YouTube is monetized, yes. I just don't have memberships and super chats turned on yet. Keyword is yet.
He keeps saying that.
Keyword is yet. So yeah.
Let's say for bigger keeps, Liz Godfrey asked, for bigger keeps, is there another March configuration other than the 50%, 30%, 20% we should use?
I think that's a good configuration to use. Um, Obviously, some people, like to tweak it a bit and change it up depending on, their preference, which is fine. There's not one way that works, but I think that's a good configuration to use. The only thing that would change is your march size. Okay, because as you get bigger, your march size is going to get considerably bigger, and of course that will affect the kind of troops that you have in there. Now, for the higher tier troops, okay, what I've seen some people do is that they don't want to go through their main tiers as quickly as they do when they're fighting and stuff like that. So they add a fourth layer to their marches. Okay, so for example, that might be something like you have T15s, 14s, 13s, and 12s in your march. Did I get that right? 15, 14, 13, 12. Yes. So you have those. Yeah, you have those 4 layers in your march. T15s initially are a lot to put in a march, and they're expensive, and it takes a while before you get a ton of them. So some people do that. So yes, for bigger keeps, you might look at having 4 main attacking layers as opposed to 3. But other than that, the 50, 30, 20 works fine, and you just adjust your march size.
Hazmat Pete says, I don't have T14s unlocked yet, so maybe he's asking, if you don't have T14s unlocked, would you still use that split for 13s, 12s, and 11s?
Yes, you would. I would recommend that you do. For reference, that's exactly what I did before I unlocked T14s. And the way you do it, I mentioned it in my layering video. You would want your main tier to be T12s. Okay, I'm giving this as an example for a range march. You'd want your main tier to be T12s, your secondary tier to be T13s, and then the one after that to be T11. Okay, so it'll be that kind of rotation. When you get 14, it will change a bit as well.
Mm-hmm. And those range T12s do some work. They'll do.
Yeah, they definitely do. They definitely do. And even though the game has gone far, okay, a lot of people still don't have T15s. Heck, I don't have T15s yet. Okay,
right.
So until we get to that point where a lot of the community has progressed, those march configurations will work fine, I think.
Well said, Aka. Well said, buddy.
Thank you.
I skimmed by one other question. Let's see if I can find it.
Okay.
It was something to do with resources. I know that. Fastest way to get more resources other than buffs by red fire, blue ice.
Okay.
Fastest way to get out buffs? I mean, I'm not too sure even how I'd answer that. I mean, if you're talking the PvP level, hopefully you get lucky and find someone that has it in their city. Otherwise, you get the Alliance mine. Focus on events, but push events as much as you can. In my opinion, focus on events and just continuously farm as much as possible.
Bro, you missed out the most important one.
Uh-oh.
Cash, baby. Cash.
Yeah.
That cash money, man.
That is true. Pull out your credit card and start spending.
That's the quickest way for you to get resources in this game. Like, seriously, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how much resources you will get. Just pull out that credit card and you'll be swimming in resources, man.
He says no.
You'll be swimming in resources. You may not have money for rent, but you have resources.
Right? You could pay K40 in a month, but you have nowhere to live.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Alts and more alts. Yeah,
Uh,
that's true too.
yeah. Okay. The quickest way that you can do it, just make sure you're um, the quickest way for you to get resources in the game. Okay, the absolute quickest way that is not spending money is rallying. Okay,
Yeah.
so you'd have to be rallying a whole lot. Okay, and you will have to be rallying with your double drops. Make sure your double drops are set up, and you're just joining the rallies. Okay. I would assume you have a life. Okay, I would assume you have a life. So sitting on Evony 24/7 doing rallies or non-stop for days on end will not be possible. Okay, so what I'd say is pick an active time that maybe you can be online for like an hour or two, grind out as many rallies as you can, and then send your troops out to gather when you're not there. Then one other well, I won't really, it's not a secret, it's just a tip. Make sure that you always have a march in your alliance tile. Okay, make sure you always have a march in your alliance tile. So that one is, you can just throw that one march in, and then you do you do your normal thing, and then when you're off, you send together. So those are two main things. Of course, there are a lot of other things that you can do. We can talk about generals, we can talk about subs, we can talk about art treasure buffs. There's so many other things that we can talk about, but those are the main things that I would say.
Like he said before, spend. Yeah, I'm kind of having that problem on my new server right now. Is I don't want to call it a problem, but we're not fully established yet, and unless I'm spending, I'm having a very hard time getting resources, just because like we don't have a set time of the day where people are online doing rallies. We're still very young, and I can see why that'd be an important question, especially maybe if you're on like a smaller server or a less inactive server. It's going to be hard to get those rallies going. And yeah, rallying is very good. We rally a lot in 529. There's not a time during the day where we don't have 4 or 5 rallies up, and that's what carries us through All-Stars, carries us through Gallons, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, rallies, rallies are definitely the quickest way for you to go. But I would say just make sure you have a good gathering game. Okay. A lot of people, a lot of people underestimate how much gathering actually helps to boost your game. Okay, and it doesn't really, it doesn't take much. Okay, when you're not going to be off, when you're going to be offline for a long period of time, maybe you're going to be at work, and maybe between certain hours you can't play. Just throw your throw your marches out. Okay, even if it's to like something like a level 12 tile. All right, if you do that consistently every time you're not going to be on the game for like 3-4 hours, just throw the marches out to the nearest resource tile that you can find. It will make a big difference.
Yeah, and resources matter. They make a big difference. Unless just be careful when you get up to around the 80 mil mark for resources. Don't let your bubble drop. Right, Aka?
Yes, that is true. While we've been talking about the quickest way for you to get resources, the fastest way for you to lose resources is to let your bubble drop. That is the fastest way. Seriously, it will be gone in a blink. It will be like they send you a message, oh, your bubble is down, you get back and it's gone.
Oh man. But I think everyone needs to experience that at one point or the other, just for that lesson of never letting your bubble drop, Well,
yes, I agree with that, but I wish it's something that people don't have to experience, because it's not fun. Like, right. Trust me, it's not fun. It's not fun to I mean, I don't know if there's anyone in the chat that has never had a bubble drop and never been zeroed before. But literally, when you open your keep, the first thing you see is fire.
Oh.
Like you see your walls burning, you see your archer tower burning, and you just be like, "What the hell?" And then the next thing that you look at your power, and you look at your resources, and there's nothing there. And there's nothing there, and it's like, yeah, it's rough. It's rough. And you like the first thing is like, what happened? You just be thinking, what happened? And then you be like, what do I do? And then you look at your reports, and you see the person that zeroed you, and you'll be like, and then you'll be swearing all over the place like that little that kind of thing.
Aka has KE PTSD.
Oh man, I actually haven't been zeroed too many times. Okay, I think in non-battlefield, I've probably been zeroed about 4 or 5 times in total.
Wow, that's once a year almost.
Something like that. And one of them was, I mean, I put up a video of one of the most recent time I got zeroed. So that's up. I'm sure some people have seen that. But there was one time when I was still growing up, when I was still little Aka, and I was playing SVS, okay? So I went to the enemy server, I got a kill, right? Was quick stuff, in and out, And then I come back to my server, and I'm like, rubbing my hands, like, yeah, good job, boys. Yes, let's see what we did. And I'm looking at the reports in my keep, and didn't realize I forgot to bubble.
Oh no.
I didn't realize I forgot to bubble. I was literally in my keep reading reports when the screen went red.
Oof. So I seen it. One of your reports ended up in my Discord a while back, and
okay.
I think it was when a K44 hit you, or was it a K? No, it was a K45, right? That hit you.
Yes, in SVS it was a K45 that hit. Yes.
I have to ask you. And be honest with me. How did that feel?
That was okay. I'll tell you when the attack landed, and I saw the troops going out, and the thing scrolled down and said defense lost. I said, "Whoa!" Like that was my first reaction. Whoa! Now, before that, I had been chatting with a friend, and I told him that, oh, we're going up against this guy and his K45 and stuff like that, and he was like, yeah, you guys need to be careful. Maybe that guy has T15s, has T16s. And I was like, oh, come on, man. In this Evony, I mean, he probably just coined like crazy to get to 45. Okay, 16s. Come on, man.
Right.
And what happened? He had 16s.
Oh.
He had 16s, and I'm like, when did I put that video out? Just give me a second. I want to check for when I put that video out. I don't know if my phone is okay. Let me see. Not this one. Just give me a sec. I want to check something.
No worries.
Okay. So I put that video out November last year.
Wow, it was that long ago?
November last year. That guy had T16s by that time.
That's insane now that you say that.
That's when you think about it, it's crazy. He had T16s at that time, and he didn't just have like 100,000. No, this guy had millions.
Oh my God.
So
I mean, I could probably buy a house with those T16s. I'm just saying.
Probably, yeah. At least, or at the very least, you put a down payment on a house.
Right?
At the very least, yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, good for him. You know, it's his money. He can choose what he wants to do with it, I guess.
Yeah. So, well, that's Evony for you.
Right.
It was tough, and you know, I was able to heal, fortunately. Needless to say, I was a bit more careful checking
Red
out
fire,
when
thank
that
you.
guy was around.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's good.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I seen that report and I just said, "Oh my God."
Yeah. There's nothing. I remember he had T16s. I think he had 3,500 buffs or something like that.
Wow, that's kind of low for K45, but still pretty high.
March
you know?
size, yeah, March size was about, I think, 7.4 or 7.7, something like that.
Wow, that's he must be doing very well for himself now.
Yeah, probably.
All right, Aka. Personally, I gotta say this was probably one of my funnest streams I did. I'm honored you came on here, man. Thank you for your time, brother.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. I've had a fun time as well.
Good to hear.
I'm happy that you put it out there, and it was able to get to me, and it's been good. I'm really glad that we were able to do this.
You know, I think this is a very good foundation. I look forward to talking to you in the future as well, and kind of building a friendship and relationship with you, and definitely some more content as well for us. And...
You want to build a relationship with me?
Well, don't tell my wife, okay?
Is she in the chat? Just making sure.
I hope not. If so, I'm gonna hear about it when I go upstairs. That's for sure.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm gonna have some problems on my own end as well.
Oh man, but I look forward to the future, man. I think this is a great stepping stone for us. You know.
Yeah, that's cool. Same here, man. Looking forward to it.
So this is the part where I don't know how to end streams properly when I have guests on here. You know. I guess first and foremost, definitely if you guys haven't, if you guys can, go to Red Evony's page. Make sure you guys tap that sub button, turn on notifications. Also, make sure you guys smash that like button in all his videos, and make sure you guys, share his channel to everybody. Aka, if you don't mind, I would like to wrap up, and we can definitely talk later on another day.
Yeah, that's cool. No worries. It was fun being on. Everyone in the chat, thank you very much for watching. I'm pretty sure it's late wherever you are right now, so thank you for joining us. Hope you have a good day, good night, good everything. Take care. Aka signing out.
All right, I'm gonna wrap up stream. I'll shoot you a message shortly, okay?
All right, no problem, bro.
All right.
Yep.
Chat, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for the legendary stream. Thank you guys for coming to meet Red Evony live on stream. I gotta say, phenomenal man, phenomenal player, and I look very forward to building a relationship with him, a friendship with him, and then hopefully doing some more content with him as well. Hopefully we can get some other content creators in here with me and Aka. I think it's a great stepping stone, and I'm looking forward to the future with him. Thank you guys for hanging out. I think that was a wonderful stream. I thoroughly enjoyed that, and I'm really hoping that we can do something again in the future as well. So all of you guys, if you guys haven't, if you guys can, make sure you guys tap that sub button, turn notifications on. So make sure you guys smash that like button and join up on Discord, and wait for myself, Chewy, or Asta to make you guys a member so that you have access to all the channels. And don't forget to go check out Red Evony's page. That would be truly amazing. If you guys are not following him yet, make sure you guys drop him a sub to his channel. Some of the absolute best informative videos you're going to find on there, whether it's for building farming generals, PvP generals, just doing daily routines. And don't forget to go check out his PvP bootcamp video if you guys are new to PvP as well. I'm out of here. Aka, thank you, bro. Aka Asha. Akayasha, I think I got it. So thank you for your time, brother. A lot of respect to you. An honor to have you on here. That means a lot to me in the community. So thank you, brother. Chat, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys have a good night. Love you guys. Peace.